YouTube. I want to talk about a band today called the Black Angels. This is their 2008 album, Directions to See a Ghost. It's released on Light in the Attic Records, and Black Angels was recommended to me on a Saturday night when I was DJing from these kind of, I don't know if they're friends, like acquaintances, I guess. They play in like their own kind of like garage psychedelic band. It kind of sounds like stuff you hear on Nuggets and stuff, like one of those rip-off bands. They're really cool guys though. Recommended this stuff to me. They've recommended to me some other bands too that I really like Black Times and Black Lips and all these other bands that start with black. And this is the worst one. I'm like, Black Angels? Like, there hasn't been a band called Black Angels yet? But yeah, I was actually surprised how much I like it. Probably because it's so, not just because it's so psychedelic, but it's also got all this low end and drone. And right there in the middle, you'll see a girl's name named Jennifer Rains, and she plays Vox Jaguar and Drone Machine. I was like, what? And then there's a guy playing sitar, and I'm like, oh, it's got a sitar? Awesome. So I got into it. So it's a 6-member band. They play this kind of like burnt out psychedelic desert rock, I guess. The reason I call it desert rock is because that's the kind of mental imagery it gives me. I see big wastelands, like, you know, and canyons and plateaus, vultures, dead cow skulls and stuff like that. It's like typical desert imagery. Big, large sun, dehydrated earth, the ground's all cracking from lack of water, cactuses, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, really cool stuff. Probably be really cool to listen to on a road trip and stuff too. They make this kind of hypnotic, dreary, kind of, I don't know, very droney, eerie, kind of tribal sounding psychedelic rock, I guess. And their whole, the mantra of this band, I went on their website and it says the whole raison d'etre is called turn on, tune in, and drone out. So I really like that. And they also describe their sound as Native American drone and roll. But yeah, it's a cool album. It sounds very expansive, kind of sounds like it's claustrophobic at the same time too. Like, you'll have the repetitive guitars, repetitive drums and stuff, so they'll have a little bit of like repetition, a little bit of like, I don't know, monotony if that's the word, but then they'll have like guitar solos and, you know, kind of weird reverb coming at you, like all these weird sounds coming, and like they're all intertwining and layering in themselves, getting really, really dense. Takes you on this kind of like journey through this kind of, you know, hot smoke, kind of hazy maze journey with these guys, getting all blissed out and burnt out with them. The album case is actually pretty cool too, because it's tactile. All these green parts stick out so you can kind of feel it. It all kind of makes this big kind of sun picture, I guess. I don't know. Something radiating, some sort of evil energy, I'm sure. It has a very dark and menacing vibe to it too, which I also like in my music too. And the booklet's just pretty much just lyrics to some, you know, desert imagery of like snakes and skulls and Native American kind of stuff. It's a song about doves. Yeah, and all their lyrical content's kind of just like pothead lyrics, just kind of, I don't know, semi-stream of consciousness. They had some themes about being on the run from the law and sleeping with senators' wives. Probably songs about war, but like here, I'll find you some lyrics that'll just sum it up for you. Feel it in your house. You need it when you feel stressed. Steal it when you're out. You're kneeling when you feel blessed. Healing in your chest. If you can't see it, then it doesn't exist. Teach it to your tribe. Spread it. Don't make a mess. It's like, I don't know, what's that mean? This is actually a pretty cool picture. I think that'd be tattoo material right there. Native American skeleton guy riding a horse on horseback. Pretty neat. Yeah, it has this kind of evil vibe to it that I kind of like. Some sort of honor badge there, some sort of medal from the war, rattlesnake. But yeah, just, I don't know, if you're into like psychedelic rock and you don't know about these guys, or just desert rock, or just like blissed out kind of experimental droney rock and roll kind of stuff, yeah, definitely check out these guys. Got eerie vocals and stuff, lots of reverb when the guy's singing and But yeah, Black Angels formed in Austin, Texas, formed in May? Oh, I even got the month, May of 2004, wow. But yeah, what else? I'm not really, they got their name from a Velvet Underground song. But yeah, anyway, psych rock from the desert, Austin, Texas, Black Angels, 2008, Directions to See a Ghost. Good, hypnotic, just, I don't know, psychedelic rock, but you don't really, I don't think you'd have to be a pothead to get into this. If you like ghostly imagery and you know, desert landscapes and just blissed out, kind of burnt out psychedelic rock, totally check these guys out. It's really cool. They don't overdo it on the sitar either.